Hello everybody, it's me, Heather, and I am back with part 2 of this extended review or extended first impression of the Revlon Nearly Naked. So in the first video, part 1 of 3, I applied this using just my fingers. Today I'm going to apply it using a makeup brush. And I want to say thank you to everybody for your feedback in my first video that I was surprised. I wasn't really sure if you guys wanted to see an extended first impression and different application methods for this. So thank you for your feedback because I'm happy to know this is something you're interested in, so I'm happy to do it for you. Alright, so Revlon Nearly Naked. I use shade Warm Beige. Today I'm going to use a stippling brush from Real Techniques. This is like my favorite new brush company at the moment, or for me, new for me. And I've already cleansed my face. I've actually not moisturized it because it is every makeup company's dream that ideally they want their consumer to use everything in their line, you know. So I want to see if that's a plausible case here. So they do have their photo ready BB cream. So instead of putting on my usual moisturizer and then putting on a primer and putting on a foundation, I'm going to use this as my moisturizer and primer. I always use primer underneath foundation. I do have enlarged pores. I do have fine lines under my eyes. And, you know, whenever I have like little macules like this from past blemishes that are still healing and still, the color's still fading, I need all the help I can get. So I'm going to use this underneath as my moisturizer and primer because I want to see how compatible it is with the foundation from the same line and same company, obviously. Alright, so I'm going to apply this the way I always apply all primers. I'm going to use a pea size amount. There we go, it's about pea size for me. And I am just going to smooth it onto my skin. After I smooth this on, and I am going to go under my eyes, but I'm not going to go above my eyes since this does have SPF 30 in it. Anytime I use anything with SPF in it and I use it on my eyelids, you know, throughout the course of a long day, it does tend to kind of drip down into my eyes, and then my eyes start to water and burn. So even if I'm not sweating or what have you, so I do avoid my eye area if it has SPF in it, but I will go underneath because it seems to go down as opposed to going up. Alright, that feels pretty good. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. I'm going to shake this up a little. Ooh, if I can get it open. I'm going to try to pour out about a dime size amount and just start with that. Or more, yeah, kind of like a dime size amount. Start with that. I'm going to take my stippling brush and literally just push it into the brush. Push it in like that. And as I need more, I'll just add more in my hand and then work it on my skin. I'm going to use circular motions. So I'll do just half my face first. And it's going on extremely super duper sheer. Honestly, a little more sheer than I would like. So I'm actually going to move my light back a little bit because I feel like it's washing everything out. I'm going to go ahead and use actually a little more because I do actually want more coverage than sheer. Okay, so I'm really going to pack it into this brush. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's more of the kind of coverage I like. So I'll do just half my face first, and then I'll move it over to the other side. That way we can see what kind of coverage we are getting here. And again, this foundation does have SPF in it. I believe it has SPF 30. Excuse me, SPF 20. SPF 20. So I'm actually, again, I'm going to avoid putting it on my eyelid. You use your own discretion. If you are not as sensitive to sunscreens as I tend to be around the eye area, then go for it. But I am actually going to avoid putting foundation on my eyelid for now. But I'm okay underneath the eye. Alright, so I have a mirror that I'm looking at right here. And that's pretty decent coverage, actually. So you can see my side without. And here's my side with the foundation. Both sides obviously have the BB cream as the primer. So again, without, and with, it's very dewy. It's a very dewy finish, which I do like dewy finishes, honestly. This one, I do like it, but I don't like it as much as my Urban Decay. Somehow the coverage is, whereas the Urban Decay makes my skin look more flawless. I'm not sure how well this is reading on camera. Whereas the Urban Decay seems to be more flawless. This one does seem to be more settling into, like, it's not really settling in my pores, but it's not blurring the appearance of my pores. But that could also simply be because with my Urban Decay foundation, the Naked Skin foundation, I always use a primer with a silicone base. And this has a bit of a silicone water-based hybrid, if that makes any sense. This is not nearly as silicone-y, so it's not doing the whole filling in pores and fine lines as much as, say, a primer from Smashbox would. So, but I still do like this, so I think this is actually going to go ahead and become, whoops, I mean for that much to come out actually. I think this is going to go ahead and become my daily foundation for a while, because I actually do like the coverage. I like the feel, I like the look, and I don't like it as much as my Urban Decay Naked Skin. Naked Skin is still my absolute favorite foundation. But now, as opposed to using my Urban Decay Naked Skin every single day, I can get a little bit more wear out of it by not having to use it every day. This can just be my running errands, or on days where, you know, I'm not really going anywhere special, but I want to be, you know, more made up, and I don't feel the need to look super duper flawless. I think this will be my more everyday, because look, that's pretty decent coverage for just a little bit. That was without building it. So now let me just literally pat it on and build it up a little. Blemishes like that are hard to conceal without using like a good concealer or using like some color correcting concealer. Alright, so again, this is the application using a stippling brush as opposed to my fingers. For me, it was definitely easier to build coverage using a stippling brush as opposed to using my fingers. But everybody's different. But for me, it just seems like I just can't get it on as evenly or as build the coverage as much as I would like. But let's see. No severe line of demarcation, I hope. Alright. So, the next video is going to be me applying the Nearly Naked foundation using a makeup sponge. So I'll probably be using something like a beauty blender type sponge, because those are just the way those are shaped. Those are great for manipulating around the eyes and like corners of your nose and stuff that are hard to get into. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this coverage with the foundation brush, with the stippling brush, versus using my fingers. Do you guys think this looks better, or do you guys think it looks better when I use my fingers? Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you guys later.